Our world is changing. Whereas Great Britain ruled the waves of the 19th century, the US dominated the 20th century. And how about the 21st century? One thing is clear: China's role will become more and more important. For us in Europe, it was relatively easy when the US took over from Great Britain. After all, we have more or less the same culture. This time that is different. Our culture is very different from that of China. For us, China is hard to understand. And the size, the scale of China is overwhelming. We need some time to come to terms with the fast rising role of China on the global stage. And there is yet another race. We are moving into a fourth industrial revolution, a time of fusion of technologies, of smart cities, of smart homes, of smart factories, and smart healthcare. We all, US, Europe, China, and maybe others too, we want to be the front runners of new innovation. We all want to be at the forefront of the new technology frontiers. Will it be possible for all of us to be winners, especially in this world full of tension, as we can read every day in the media? In my view, the answer is yes. It is our choice. Even better, it's our duty to make it a yes. I personally do believe that if we are willing to move forward together, we all can be winners. To be against international cooperation is to be against the essence of the current technology developments, which integrates everything with everything and everything with everyone everywhere. Advancement needs international cooperation. Only if you put your own technology in a basket and you invite others to do the same, is it possible to make breakthrough applications. Applications which make 1 + 1 more than 2, which makes 1 + 1 3, or even more. In the US, and unfortunately also in Europe, hesitation in sharing technology with Chinese partners is growing. But still, we need international cooperation. A cooperation which is organized in such a way that there is no doubt that all parties involved feel themselves as winners. This means building an international coalition of the willing, where technology is shared by consent in a safe and trusted ecosystem. This is also true for the health industry, the topic of today's forum, the Global Health Industry Cooperation Conference. I welcome and applaud the initiative of Zhejiang Province to set up the Global Health Industry Cooperation System. It will boost the further developments of the Greater Bay Area, as well as that overseas healthcare science parks and companies. And of course, congratulations to the Asia-Pacific CEO Association for the energy in building this bridge between Zhejiang Province and the rest of the world. The efforts of many countries to contain the spread of COVID-19 have shown more than ever before that international cooperation in the health sector is a must to protect the health and lives of people across the globe. I myself, and I'm pretty sure that all of you here present today, agree with the WHO that global health is an issue of international cooperation. China has shown by example that it is prepared to support countries in Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas in their fight against corona. This approach of COVID-19 deserves extension to other parts of the health sector. International cooperation in the biopharmaceutical industry, the manufacturing of medical equipment, biomedical engineering, health management services, and medical big data is of equal importance to guarantee a healthier and better life for people across the globe. The timing of this conference, therefore, is extremely well chosen. Congratulations. Today's conference is the first pillar of the Global Health Industry Cooperation System. I trust that many of us present here today will play a role in making a success of the other two pillars, the International Health Industry Technology Cooperation Center and the International Health Industry Investment Fund. At the moment, there is strong appetite for healthcare innovation between Chinese and foreign companies. Many foreign multinationals have good experiences in China. That is why Merck, for instance, has opened up a new healthcare innovation hub in Shanghai. Pfizer, MSD, Abbott, they already touched ground here in Zhejiang province. Chinese investors, including your local hero Alibaba, have helped many life science startups in Silicon Valley and elsewhere. To me, this strong appetite for healthcare innovation between China and foreign companies will be the driver behind the future success of the global health industry cooperation system. Allow me, in the interest of time, to zoom in on how to attract foreign healthcare startups, leaving the multinationals aside for the time being. Many countries have set a target to nurture a certain number of unicorns, startups with an estimated market value of $1 billion or more. In my country, the Netherlands, we have the ambition to double the number of unicorns from 2 to 4 a year. I strongly believe that the International Health Industry Investment Fund could become a magnet for these startups. Why? Challenge number one of many foreign startups is capital. Only with sufficient capital, startups can grow faster and bigger. For many Dutch startups, capital is still a real issue. And I also strongly believe that the International Health Industry Technology Cooperation Center could become a magnet for these foreign startups. Why? Challenge number two of many foreign startups is to grow and to scale up. Often their local market is too small. In the Netherlands, we are used to bring our startups to the US, to Germany and Scandinavia to scale up. But to me, it makes perfect sense to bring startups to China. After all, China is one of the largest and most innovative markets in the world. However, this is not as natural as you may think. Why not? Because of the rise of concerns about technology transfer to China. Many governments and startups want to guarantee that the technology remains in the hands of the founders. They want to become Dutch unicorns and not Chinese unicorns. They want to be French unicorns and not Chinese unicorns. Therefore, may I propose the following. All over the world, startups pitch their plans to become a unicorn. The Global Health Industry Cooperation System can organize a series of regional unicorn challenges for healthcare startups. Maybe a European unicorn challenge or an African unicorn challenge. The startup pitch their plans to become a unicorn. A joint advisory board of the Technological Cooperation Center and the Investment Fund select the winning startups, which they reward with the opportunity to scale up in the China market. Apart from funding from the Investment Fund and a 12 to 16-month residence in the Technological Cooperation Center, protection of intellectual property, access to industrial engineers, and a manufacturing ecosystem needs to be guaranteed. These conditions make sure the technology transfer takes place in a safe and trusted ecosystem. Transfer of technology is with explicit consent. So, why not organize a Sino-Europe Unicorn Challenge for Life Sciences and present the awards in one of the European top tech cities? London, Amsterdam, Stockholm, Copenhagen, Berlin, Paris, Dublin or Barcelona. The global health industry cooperation system can play an important role to advance the lives of people across the world through breakthrough healthcare technologies. The world, the people deserve it. Thank you. I wish you a good conference.